Look at this beautiful bike. What's even more beautiful is that I think it's pretty much packed and ready to go for our San Juan Huts 5-day bike trip. It's Sunday, July 3rd, and I'm going to take you through what I've done so far. You can see my MIPS helmet that I'm taking. I have a handlebar bag from Apidura. I'm going to unpack everything and show you what's in it. I have my little Apidura top tube bike and an Apidura seat bag. That's what I'm going to unpack and show you. Everything that was in the handlebar bag. Let me take you through it. First, I have my water shoes. They fold up, pretty bendy, pretty flexible in case I have to walk in a stream or just walking around the camp. I have 6 or 7 of these little chamois butter packs. I love to share. Very useful for a long trip. We don't want to get any saddle sores. I have my puffer jacket, my favorite coat in the world. It does scrunch up pretty small. I just put a rubber band around it for now. I can get it smaller. It's very warm, but it's very light. And my favorite lightweight raincoat, my Marmot raincoat that I took to Philmont. Trusty favorite. It's not super rain resistant, but I think it'll be okay for the purposes of the trip. I will probably also take my heavier REI raincoat in the car in case I change my mind at the last minute. Then I have my brand new Cocoon Mummy Liner from REI. This is a bit of a splurge. It's very light. I probably won't need the pack, but it's a silk liner that we'll be using for inside the sleeping bag. This is my Trekology pillow. It's a little big, but it is so much more comfortable than my previous pillow. It inflates very quickly and it's a lot bigger. So I think that might be, a special treat. It's a little bulky, but it's light. Then I have some of my bike stuff. I have 2 29-inch tubes. I put Susan and Ram on them because Ram and I both have the same bike tube, so we're probably going to take 3 tubes. I have 2 in my bag. He'll probably have 1 because he's going to take a bottle of chain lube and the wrenches or all-purpose tool. I also went to the Trek store and got my Super Cal set of extra brake pads, and I also got 2 chain links with the instructions in case we don't know how to do that. I also got a spare derailleur hanger for my new Trek bike. Hopefully we won't have to use that, but I saw a lot of videos of people losing their derailleur, so got those from the Trek store. That's what I have in my handlebar bag. Now I'm going to take apart the seat bag. There's a lot of room still in here. I could still put more stuff in there, but I'll take stuff out and show you what I got. I've taken everything out of the seat bag and I'll show you what was in there. It's mostly clothes. So starting with kind of a polypro t-shirt, very comfy, one of my favorite t-shirts, and old pair of running shorts, very lightweight. Those I'll be wearing probably to sleep in and around the cabin. I also have a pair of running tights, but these are really nice ones because they're very soft enough, the real nylon-y kind, so I could wear them if it's really cold riding, but also have a long pair of tights for around the camp. Also for around the camp, I have a little Temple beanie. It's long and pretty warm, packs up really nice and tight. Speaking of Temple, I have a Temple bike jersey, so and a pair of bike shorts. So I'll be wearing a bike shirt and shorts, and this is just a spare pair I'm not quite exactly sure which shorts and jersey I'm going to take, but those fit in nicely. This is a long sleeve kind of polypro t-shirt, running shirt. It's very light, and I could wear this any day when riding, or if I need some extra protection from the sun. It's lightweight. I obviously will have socks and a jog bra on, and this is just a spare set. I have 2 pairs of these socks. I'll be switching between this black pair and a gray pair. I like these socks because they're thin and they are going to wash and dry really fast, because I have 1 pair that I wear and then 1 spare, and I think they'll dry out every night. I can switch between them. Similarly, I have, just 2 pairs of underwear that will quick dry, something that will wash and dry very quickly. Speaking of washing, I have 2 little camp towels from REI that I've used a lot in the past. This is washcloth size. This is personal size. I'm not sure I need both of them. I'll have to decide which one to take. They pack very small, and they're quite nice to use to get yourself a good wipe down after a sweaty day. I have my headlamp, which will be very useful in our cabin and in the evening. And I also have a spare set of batteries for that. My trusty Swiss Army knife, which will, of course, come in handy. And my first aid kit. This is something that I've had in my backpack for a long time, so I'm probably going to really need to scale it down. I know it has an emergency blanket in it, has a lighter, has spare batteries, like Pepto-Bismol, Tylenol, Advil, allergy medicine, moleskin, Neosporin, Band-Aids. There's a lot of stuff in there. I'm probably going to go through that and maybe make that a little smaller, because I assume other people will also have some first aid kit. Moving up to toiletries, I have my hairbrush and my toothbrush, and inside this container I also have a little tube of toothpaste. For fun, I have a deck of cards, because I'm hoping at least one of you will have some downtime and just play some cards in the evening. The other thing I have is my Sawyer water filtration system. I think several of us have something similar, so I don't know how many of them we're going to take, but we certainly don't want to run out of water. So this is a kind of a backup plan if we need to get some water from a stream along the way. There's the bag and the filter. I'm not planning to take the cleaner, but we'll see if we need that. So that's basically what I had in that behind the seat bag. Everything kind of squeezed in there pretty nicely. The other bag I have on my bike is the top tube bag. Right now, all that's in it is my glasses. I'm going to take my glasses with a spare set of lenses, kind of light and dark, and I have in it my mountain biking gloves. I got these at the Trek store. They're very light and comfy. I like them very much. So it's an empty bag, which I'll probably fill with snacks. And during the day, and then at night, probably just put my gloves and glasses back in it to keep them safe. So off the bike, I have my Gregory backpack. This is my trusty bag. It's a little heavy, but it is what I have, so I'm going to make the best use out of it. It came with this 3-liter bladder, which has worked really well for the last month. I've gotten really used to using that. The only really thing I'm going to carry in this bag, because it is already heavy with the water, is probably our lunch for the day, if we pack a sandwich and some snacks, and probably our basic that I have, bug spray and sunscreen. I have 2 kinds of bug spray. I'm not sure which one I'm going to take. Obviously, I'm not going to take both. I have Buzz Away, which is, I think I got at Whole Foods, which is DEET free, and then I have one with DEET bends that I got from REI. So I'm sure we'll have plenty of bug spray amongst all of us. And I'll also have the sunscreen lotion, because I'm definitely going to need that. Probably the only other thing I'll have in That in the bag is multi-purpose kind of bandana for the sweaty, dirty days, and some baby wipes and emergency toilet paper. That's what I'll have in my Gregory pack. So that kind of completes what I've got packed so far. So I've got the backpack, and on the table is everything that I have in my 3 bags, except that what I'll be wearing on my body. So I don't know, I am really psyched looking at this. A little fine tuning to do, but almost there. Good luck with your packing.